Hey, what's going on, guys? Hot Fuzz here with my co-host.
Mr. Sloppy Noise.
Bring you guys a little quick review and recap of the Star Citizen Live interview they did with the vehicle concept team just a couple hours ago. So if you guys enjoy our content, throw us a little thumbs up and throw a comment below. And if you haven't subbed, we would greatly appreciate it.
So, first up, it was an hour long. The whole basis of it was that it was going to be about talking about the shipbuilding team, what they went through, their kind of who they are, why they joined, what their inspirations are, and whatnot. And that's kind of what the first 20 minutes of it was about. Would you
Yeah,
say that, Fuzz?
20
Yeah.
25 minute mark was really them just going over like who they are, where they came from,
Mhm.
what was their upbringing before they got into CIG.
Um, what is what juicy parts do you want to start with? Where do you want to go with this?
So there was really two big announcement sections that they put into the video. The first one, I'll give you the timestamps, was around 28-minute mark, and that's where they bring up the starting of the interior, or what they have of the interior of the Pioneer.
So,
Yeah.
what they show exactly? Like what why do I want to go watch it? Is what I'm
So
saying.
here's some images of what they were showing. They talk a little bit about the process of the development that they're in right now with the Pioneer. They were talking about like the 3D modeling and so forth, and what goes on with such a big ship, because it's a huge ship, and they got to do a process of working through the interior, especially is where they're at. So they show, first off was the refinery area, some hallways, big crafting station area, huge cargo lifts. Like, this thing looks like it's going to be a monster inside, just wide open monster. Looks cool.
Nice. Okay. So, some juicy stuff. They're coming in with 3 brand new ships. Um First and foremost is an RSI heavy strike fighter that is based on the Mantis. Now, were you saying it's an interdiction or an interceptor?
It sounds like it's an interdiction ship. There's really not much on it. The guy didn't have really a whole lot of depth on it. There weren't any images on this one. There are on the other two. But at this time, there's a lot of unknowns with it. He just brought up that it's a new heavy strike fighter interdictionist ship. It comes up at about the 36.5 minute mark or so. So you can check it out there.
And do you think this is because of the supply or die and how it kind of inspired people to start doing Manus interdictions all over the place? Like,
I would bet
everywhere.
100%.
Okay.
I'm
So this might
seeing
be like brand
everywhere.
new.
Yeah.
This might be legitimately brand new. Okay. Um, what's up next? It was what? Tiny salvage. What?
Yeah, they have a RSI starter tiny salvage ship. Some images are going to pop up here. They're pretty it's pretty much looks like a mantis. Like, it's got a mantis with like the front. They were saying that the
Mhm.
salvage heads are going to be at the front nose there. It's a
Okay.
very small starter ship. I have no details on the actual outputs and size of SCUs it can hold, blah blah blah. I would bet it's going to be in the 4 to 6 range. That's my bet.
Well, I mean, maybe they want a place in between, because like it's 2 million change for the vulture. It's gonna probably be like 1 million and change for the fortune,
Yeah.
and then this is probably gonna be like 700 to 1 million, I would guess, or maybe even 500. Because that first gap is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you don't know what you're a new player. Let's put it that way.
And that's where this definitely was aimed when he was talking about it. And the timestamp for this one is about the 39 to 40 minute mark if you want to take a look at
Oh,
that as
cool.
well.
And okay, this next one is kind of nice. It kind of excites me a little bit. I don't know where it's gonna go. It's the Kruger, and it's a light fighter. It's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting to see how this act. Like, look, you saw this. You see the what is it, the P-72? I mean, it might be on par with like a Gladius or an Arrow or something like that.
Oh, the timestamp for that was about the 49-minute mark for the Kruger.
So just to wrap up, guys, we're looking at 36-minute mark for the Heavy Strike Fighter,
Mhm.
39-minute mark for the new Salvage, and the 49-minute for the Kruger Light Fighter in the Star Citizen Live. So if you want to check it out and get the official stuff, head over there, check that out.
Just so you guys know, if you haven't seen the calendar coming up, the Stella Fortuna is coming up for Star Citizen for the March event there. So I'm sure it's going to be pretty green themed. And then they got the PTU testing that we're going to be, I'm sure, recording and posting on. So keep an eye out for those
Yeah.
when the 4.1 becomes a little more available for backers. Other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one,
We'll see you
guys.
later.